Hey guys, this is Irie StarCraft, and I'm going to be bringing you Game 2 of a 1v1 matchup between DuckloadRa and Tarson, with Tarson taking, the Terran player taking the last game. Very well played. He was able to defend the Blink Stalker early heavy push by DuckloadRa, and so he was able to counterattack from that with a bunch of Marines and siege tanks, so very well played by Tarson. And this game is going to be Game 2, and it will be on Shakura's Plateau. Looks like not the same colors, though. DuckloadRa the same color, the purple Protoss. And Tarson here, the teal Terran. So this map, with a cross spawn especially on Shakura's Plateau, you expect a long game with this kind of a spawn between these two players, but you never know, and so we will see. And very excited to be casting a game between players that are this high a level. And so I did sell out on my only team game cast. I will be casting plenty more team games, but I just want to cast better ones. I get discouraged when I find some replays and the games just are not that good on the team games for the most part. So I will be trying to continue to find better team games. If any of you have some good team game replays, please send them to me at iriestarcraft@gmail.com. And DuckloadRa will be quickly finding out that there is nothing up here, and we'll probably continue on down to this location, and we'll see Tarson's base. And going to be putting a pylon over here. Smart play always to get some vision over those backdoor rocks in your base. And so now the scouting probe for DuckloadRa is coming in, and he's going to see the barracks, the orbital command on the way. Nothing out of the ordinary, though. He is forced to pull back because that Marine is out. So this game's still getting underway here. I would like to say that I'm definitely enjoying broadcasting these games, and I would like to do some more. I need more people to watch my my broadcast. I'm not sure how to go about advertising that or whatnot, but if you see this and you like it, please thumbs up or post a comment. Nobody has posted on my channel yet, so I'm still waiting for that. And maybe someone will post something really cool like, hey, check out my replay of this great game that I played with my buddy and you should cast it for me, Irie. And I would love to do that, so email it to me. And yeah, so let's check. Still, we see DuckloadRa ahead in mining in probes because of that constant chrono boost. Of course, you guys all know that. And these two players taking a little easy this matchup so far. As remember, last game the APM was getting a little bit out of hand. DuckloadRa a much lower average APM, and it seems, you know how some of these pro players are, like Tarson. Like if I'll show his cam right now, he just sort of like, what these guys do is they just, if there's nothing for them to do, they just sort of spam around all over the place. And there is something to that, because what they're doing is, I know this sounds crazy, but what they're doing is keeping themselves, you keep your brain in that super sharp, super fast mode. So these pro gamers, I mean, they do know what they're doing here. When they're spamming all around the map, they're keeping themselves sharp. They're not letting themselves relax, because that is when you start to make mistakes. And now going to be putting up that bunker to defend his base again. Probably worried about some early pressure, because he did see the stalkers on the way out. And is DuckloadRa going to be doing the same strategy again? He's getting that third gateway. He has the blink. Yep. It looks like basically the exact same strategy for DuckloadRa. So is it going to work this time? He's waiting and waiting, and now that this bunker is finished, I don't know if this is going to work. He may need to try and come around the back and get some kind of observer or some kind of air vision so that he can get around the side of the base. But instead what he's going to be doing, he has this proxy pylon on here so he can warp stalkers on both sides of this little divide, and so that's a very well placed proxy pylon as far as this being able to reinforce anywhere around the map goes. But what is he going to do with these stalkers? He's just sitting here with these stalkers waiting for a couple more reinforcements. Now going to be able to blink up. I'm not sure how he was able to see that to blink up there. I'm not sure I'm understanding that. There was stalkers on this side and then some on that side. How is he able to see up there? This Banshee though is cloaked and going to be starting to pick off these stalkers, so Tarson just doing the same exact strategy as he did last time, except now DuckloadRa trying to take out these rocks, and they're going to go down here. But these Marines and this siege tank is going to be in position to defend that, and this Banshee now finally running out of energy is probably going to be forced to pull back. Yes, these stalkers are going to blink underneath, but they won't be able to do enough damage to kill it. And another bunker just getting finished here on the side of the base, and the Marines are in good place to defend this. The Banshee trying to get in on the action. These stalkers shooting SCVs left and right here. Going to try probably kill as many as they can and then try and run away. Now blinking out here. Going to run right out the front of the base of Tarson. So it's a pretty good harass here from DuckloadRa, but Tarson is able to fight this off fairly well. He's just pretty much forcing him into a defensive posture right now, and DuckloadRa trying to go all in with these blink stalkers is not panning out. He needs to get an expansion up, and he just left the game. He just left the game after that blink stalker rush did not kill Tarson. So I would have liked to see Duckload play that game out there, because I don't think he was out of that game yet. He could have gone after this expansion and just used those blink stalkers to harass instead of trying to go all in for the win with those stalkers for a second time. So both times he goes for an all-in stalker, blink stalker build, and fails, and well played by Tarson. And that is it for me. This is Irie StarCraft. Send me your team game replays that are good. And by good, I mean high level, like diamond level play, or at least games that are high level play that are fairly even between both sides. It's no fun to watch one team completely annihilate another team. So send me your replays. And that is it for me, and peace out.